Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Casa 911 Police Chase. At 12:39 p.m. on August 1st, 2024, in Collier County, Florida, USA, a routine patrol took a sharp turn. A black Toyota Camry, flagged an Ebola alert, was weaving recklessly westbound on I-75. For separate 911 calls had already warned, something wasn't right.
Hotel, Quebec.
Officers sprang into action. With sirens wailing, 2 patrol cars chased the vehicle. But the driver didn't slow down. She sped up. A lawful order echoed from the loudspeaker. Stop the car. But it was ignored. Why do some people run when all they need to do is stop? At 12:43 p.m., the trooper initiated a pit maneuver. The Camry spun, slammed into a guardrail, and came to a stop on the shoulder. With guns drawn and adrenaline high, officers approached. A young woman stumbled out, dazed, eyes red, confused. Her name was Aberdeen Lewis.
Vehicle on the guardrail, right page shoulder. Vehicle on the guardrail, right page shoulder.
There's going to be occupied hands on in the front.
Get out the car! Get out the car right now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
She smelled of alcohol. Her words were slurred. She admitted drinking and claimed someone may have drugged her. Later, at the hospital, her BAC registered at .214. THC was also found in her system. She cried, apologized, then cried again. Lewis was arrested. What started as a traffic alert ended in a hospital bed in handcuffs. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. At 11:48 p.m. on July 16th, 2024, in Florida, USA, Interstate 95 turned into a runway. Trooper Ison DeCio saw a fellow officer, Trooper Frank Flores, chasing a gray BMW sedan with lights and sirens flashing. A traffic stop was in progress, but the driver had other plans. The BMW flew past at an estimated 85 miles per hour, ignoring commands, no signals, no hazards. What makes someone ignore not just the law, but logic? Trooper Flores went in for a pit. The sedan spun counterclockwise and slammed into the concrete barrier. Sparks flew, then silence. The doors flew open. 2 women exited, shaken but alive, Tamar and Jaleesa Pierre. The driver, Damery Winston Whittingham, was pulled out and detained. Tamar complained of head pain. EMS checked everyone, no serious injuries. But something wasn't right.
Against the wall, face the wall. Face the wall. Face the wall. Face the wall. Face the wall for me, okay? On your back.
Whittingham's eyes were bloodshot. His speech was slurred. There was an open bottle of vodka in the car. He said he had just one shot, but his words didn't match his state. He was confused about his location. The night ended not in Fort Lauderdale, but in cuffs.
Okay, you guys. I'm the one. So can I get some handcuffs, please?
What's that?
Can I get some handcuffs?
For right now?
Please.
For right now, you have to be detained, okay? Alright, stay tight for me, okay?
At 3:08 a.m. on January 5th, 2025, in Hillsborough County, Florida, USA, a trooper spotted an Acura SUV racing down Interstate 75 at 110 miles per hour, 40 miles over the limit. Most of the world was asleep, but for one driver, the road became an escape route. The trooper hit the sirens. Lights flashed, but the driver refused to stop. Instead, he pushed harder, reaching up to 140 miles per hour, swerving between cars like a ghost chasing time. What could be so urgent that it justified risking lives in the dark?
Westbound victim.
He exited onto Big Bend Road, nearly losing control multiple times. But he kept going. Finally, the trooper executed a pit maneuver. The SUV spun and came to a final stop. It was over, at least the chase was.
Get your hands up or I'm gonna kill you! Get on the fucking...
Put yourself down on what?
Put your fucking hands up!
Southbound 75, I think that air was up. I think the car just crashed out.
The driver was identified as 20-year-old Sciente McCants. He was charged with aggravated fleeing, grand theft auto, and driving with a suspended license. His passenger, 19-year-old Javon Williams, was also arrested. They weren't just speeding, they were running from the law.
You had to take my jacket off?
What?
You had to take my jacket off?
You're gonna sit back in a warm car, don't worry about it.
I'm freezing, I'm anemic, bro.
What's up?
I said I'm freezing, I'm anemic. What, bro?
On December 26, 2024, in Florida, USA, a routine traffic stop turned into a high-speed nightmare. Troopers pulled over a Dodge Ram pickup truck, but the driver wasn't stopping. Instead of complying, the driver hit the gas hard. The truck roared down the highway, exceeding 120 miles per hour. Troopers raced behind, engines screaming, adrenaline surging.
Still northbound 66 passing 82nd Army North.
Looks like we're going to be taking our right on Overton.
Eastbound on Overton.
They do a scratch that, he's still waiting for something.
The chase swept across major roadways, each second more dangerous than the last. Every turn was a gamble, but troopers stayed with him, waiting for the right moment.
19 Curlew. Inside lane.
Number 8 lane.
Hit him. Right at 85, I'm going down. Hit him. I hit him. Right at 85, I'm going down too. Send EMS. No return.
I hit him. Right at 85, I'm going down too. Send EMS.
10-4 pit overturned.
The driver was identified as Rasha Kadran Honors, 43. His flight ended in custody, but not before putting countless lives at risk. This wasn't just evasion, it was reckless defiance. Charges awaited him, and so did justice. Stay with us for more real-life moments and meaningful lessons. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. On September 9th, 2023, in Hernando County, Florida, USA, a trooper followed a red Nissan onto US 19. The car had a legal window tint and failed to signal. Small signs, but sometimes danger comes wrapped in details. The car began weaving, speeding up and slowing down unpredictably. The trooper attempted to stop near a gas station. At first, the car appeared to comply, then suddenly accelerated toward the entrance. A fake-out, a trap.
We're at 50 miles an hour. So they can straight on. Going back to Manor.
The suspect tried to flee, forcing officers into immediate pursuit. Every second was tense. In these moments, split decisions matter. Every wrong move could cost a life. What are you doing? Stay in the car! Stay off! Get
your hands out of the car. Get out of the car. Get the fuck out of the car right now. Okay. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
The suspect was eventually stopped and taken into custody. But it's a reminder, one traffic violation can unravel into chaos. That's why troopers stay ready, not just to enforce the law, but to protect lives in a split second.
I'm 1015, signal 1, and 3 no, that's more no. I don't know if it's back they're going to go to the hospital. Yeah, I'm going to be still there. That's right. No, I said, look at my tattoo on my left arm.
On February 16, 2025, at 9:07 p.m., Trooper Dylan Evans was patrolling I-40 when he observed a silver Honda Accord aggressively speeding. The vehicle was clocked at a dangerous 86 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone, immediately drawing his attention. Evans initiated a traffic stop, but the sedan refused to yield, instead accelerating to over 110 miles per hour. The driver displayed extreme disregard for public safety, weaving dangerously through traffic.
It's still rolling. I'm 1037. Mound City.
Near the Mound City ramp, Evans executed a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, successfully disabling the runaway car. Though the vehicle was found unoccupied, a male identified as Michael Tate was seen limping away, prompting Evans to order him to stop and get on the ground.
Driver's out of the vehicle. He's walking back westbound.
Come here!
Tate complied with the order and was subsequently arrested. Despite his claim of being merely a passenger, dashcam footage contradicted his story, revealing he was the driver. A search of the vehicle uncovered a pistol and his phone, and Tate faced numerous charges including speeding, reckless driving, felony fleeing, firearm possession, and multiple traffic violations due to lacking a license, valid registration, or insurance.
Can y'all call my people, man?
Why would I worry about calling your people? Come back here.
Bro.
On January 28, 2025, at 5:07 p.m., the evening rush hour on I-40 was shattered by a silver motorcycle tearing past Trooper Nice at 105 miles per hour. Simultaneously, Corporal Linkus observed its dangerously reckless maneuvers, immediately recognizing a serious threat.
Coming up on the 106 eastbound, 140 miles an hour.
Trooper Nice initiated a stop, but the motorcycle responded by rocketing to over 140 miles per hour, weaving through traffic with extreme abandon. The initial pursuit was briefly called off due to heavy traffic, only to be bravely resumed later by Sergeant Monroe.
I'll stay on the shoulders. Clear, clear, clear.
Fast from the 110 turnaround, 140 miles an hour. He's in the left lane.
The suspect nearly caused a devastating accident, then performed a show-off wheelie, briefly slowing down. Seizing a moment, Sergeant Monroe executed a calculated maneuver, forcing the motorcycle into a concrete barrier, causing a collision. The driver, Colton Graham, attempted to flee on foot over the barrier, but Corporal Barry was already there, intercepting and apprehending him.
Adam 4 is directed. Who was that 1037? 89 and 132. I heard 89, you got it if you're not trying to. 120 is all I got, man. 10-4, back to stop.
We're getting there. Josh has to drive down there. A little bit.
Graham was arrested without further force, found to be driving on a suspended license without proper endorsement. A critical search of the motorcycle revealed a pistol, adding to his growing list of charges. Graham faced accusations of felony fleeing, firearm possession, and numerous other violations, though he notably refused medical treatment at the scene.
You put a lot of people's lives at risk. No, don't even say anything. There ain't no excuse for what you did. You put my life at risk, his life at risk, and every one of these officers here. Being an idiot.
On January 3rd, 2025, at 2:30 a.m., Trooper Blaine Lucas was on patrol when his attention was drawn to a maroon Honda Odyssey on I-630. The minivan was clearly struggling, lacking a license plate and unable to maintain its lane, signaling an immediate concern. As Lucas attempted to intervene, the van suddenly accelerated to 102 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone, initiating a dangerous pursuit. It brazenly ran multiple red lights and sped through I-630 at over 100 miles per hour, then continued its reckless flight through local streets, frequently leaving the roadway and showering sparks. The chaotic chase reached its climax after an intersection when the van lost control, violently crashing into a building and signs at 1616 South Spring Street. The driver, Dennis Smith Jr., attempted a desperate escape on foot but tripped, allowing the tenacious Trooper Lucas to swiftly apprehend him. A broken meth pipe was discovered near where Smith fell, with suspected methamphetamine also found in the vehicle. Smith confessed he fled due to a suspended license and fear of his car being towed, also admitting to using meth prior to the incident.
Jim! Wrecking my car and shit. Get across the hood. Get across the hood! Kick your feet apart. Lay down, damn it.
Consequently, Smith faced a lengthy list of charges, including felony fleeing, unauthorized use of a vehicle, criminal mischief, drug possession, DUI, reckless driving, hit and run, speeding, driving on a suspended license, and lacking valid tags.
I jumped out. I swear it wasn't my passenger. So you the only one? Yes, sir. Good crop.
On a highway in West Memphis, Arkansas, USA, March 2024, a car sped past a parked state trooper at a staggering 122 miles per hour. No hesitation, no fear, just raw speed on public roads.
279 eastbound, speeds are 120, with a white SUV, stand by.
The trooper initiated pursuit immediately. In Arkansas, unlike most states, troopers are authorized to use pit maneuvers at any speed when the risk to public safety becomes too great. And tonight, that risk was real.
This incident was far from over.
Show me your hands! Show me your hands! I don't care! Show me your hands! Is there anybody else in the car? Step back to the sound of my voice! Step back to... You better step back to the sound of my voice and do it now! Listen to me! Listen to me! Backwards to the sound of my voice!
The chase reached 130 miles per hour. Sirens screamed. Engines roared louder than words. The suspect finally pulled over, but the chaos wasn't over. As the officer approached with a drawn weapon, the suspect argued, resisted, and made erratic movements.
Driver! Step out of the car! Step out of the car! Stop moving! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
She was eventually taken into custody. Inside the car, an open container of alcohol. She was charged with reckless driving, speeding over 15 miles per hour, and having an open container. No one was hurt, but what if she hadn't stopped? What if that pit had come a second later?
You were talking about shooting me.
That ain't what nobody said they was gonna shoot you.
About shooting me.
That was stupid. How much you had to drink?
Not a lot. You had a gun pointed at me.
Well, no joke.
On December 13th, 2024, in Van Buren, Arkansas, USA, a gold Chevrolet Malibu with Louisiana plates refused to stop for local police. State Trooper Dobbins joined the pursuit as it continued eastbound on Interstate 40. The vehicle moved at moderate speed, around 60 to 70 miles per hour, but every mile added tension. Troopers attempted to position themselves for a tactical vehicle intervention, TVI, a maneuver that can end a pursuit quickly but carries risk. As the trooper moved into position, the suspect, identified as Shumi Zhang, braked briefly, then accelerated again. In that moment, Trooper Dobbins struck the vehicle's rear, causing it to spin. The chase was over in seconds.
Oh, get out of the car! Go in the freaking car!
Zhang's vehicle came to rest on the shoulder. Officers approached cautiously and took her into custody without further resistance. She was charged with fleeing and improper lane use. One wrong decision on a highway, and it almost became a headline. On September 6, 2022, at 1900 hours in the USA, the scene opened with a high-stakes car chase involving two female suspects believed to be retail thieves. Though the initial pursuit was terminated for safety, a determined officer continued discreetly, maintaining visual contact, leading them down a fateful path, a dead-end street.
We're in a red Hyundai Elantra going eastbound 95th Street. Can we figure out what they stole?
Can we push them off
Cornered at the dead end, the suspects abandoned their car and desperately fled on foot, scattering in different directions. An officer immediately gave chase to one female, who violently resisted arrest, even resorting to desperate kicks to escape. Simultaneously, another keen-eyed officer spotted a silver sedan attempting to pick up the second female, swiftly moving to intercept.
Car's unoccupied. Alright, so can you guys try to figure out what was stolen, and I'll come back. I'm gonna go help them search.
Okay.
Sounds good. Alright, thanks guys.
The initial female suspect engaged in a fierce physical struggle with the officer, pleading about her baby in a desperate attempt to evade capture. In a surprising turn of events, just as the second female thought she had found her escape, another officer unexpectedly swooped in, bringing her ride to a sudden halt and sealing their fate.
Right now! We're done! What the hell? Stop it! Stop! Get on! Stop or I'm gonna tase you!
What am I doing?
Stop!
What am I doing?
Put your hands behind your back! I'm gonna tase you.
Okay, I'll let it go.
Stop!
The first female was formally charged with retail theft and resisting arrest, facing the immediate consequences of her actions. Her accomplice, the driver of the getaway vehicle, had a significantly more daunting rap sheet for active warrants for offenses including retail theft, battery, and felony child neglect. She now faced a fresh wave of serious charges, encompassing new counts of retail theft, resisting arrest, aggravated fleeing, and numerous additional traffic violations.
The other side of Circle Buckler. If someone's
What's your name?
Nakia.
It's a simple retail theft. We're going to work through it with you, okay?
On March 5th, 2022, in Daytona Beach, Florida, officers from Daytona Beach PD encountered a 21-year-old female, Ariel, whose behavior quickly escalated. The situation began with an argument involving her dog, leading to confusion and heightened tension with another individual.
Got it? She had every chance to walk away. She had absolutely every chance to leave. No, I'm just coming.
As officers attempted to intervene, Ariel became uncooperative, verbally challenging them and refusing to comply with commands. Despite warnings, she physically resisted, even striking an officer on the head, prompting immediate action to restrain her.
Stop moving.
I'm confused. I didn't even touch that man. What are you?
The struggle intensified as officers worked to apply handcuffs while Ariel continued to resist, moving erratically and complaining loudly. She insisted she hadn't touched anyone, despite the officer's clear statement about being hit, leading to a prolonged physical confrontation.
Tell the Ray, take you to the
Crazy.
You get to see the judge in the morning.
Oh, y'all pussy as fuck. I don't know.
Okay. Are we waiting for motor medics?
Ariel was eventually taken into custody, facing charges of disorderly intoxication and resisting an officer without violence. Despite her claims of confusion and innocence and a minor wrist injury from the struggle, officers dismissed her protests, stating they had witnessed her actions and that all interactions were recorded as evidence.
Wow. And then the lady who had nothing to do with the store. And the lady who had nothing to do with the store is the one that's over fighting me, right?
Noonan, he's in the shoulder. 1050 Noonan, 1050, bad 1050 Noonan.
On January 21st, 2023, at 12:34 a.m., on Interstate 85 near mile marker 53 in Georgia, USA, a state trooper noticed a single headlight approaching rapidly from behind. The radar confirmed it, 113 miles per hour.
Shut it off. Shut it off and drop the keys on the ground. Shut it off, drop the keys on the ground.
The motorcycle slowed briefly behind the patrol car. But when the trooper ordered the rider to turn off the engine and drop the keys, he didn't. Instead, he looked back, confused, then silently shifted into gear.
Yeah, we're 1080, Noonan, 1080.
The chase was on. The rider tore down the interstate at triple-digit speeds, weaving through traffic, refusing to stop. The trooper tried to block his path, no success. Then, as they neared exit 47, it happened.
Tractor trailers. Back end shaking. Noonan, he's in the shoulder. 1050 Noonan, 1050, bad 1050 Noonan.
The rider veered off into the shoulder, hit grass and dirt, and crashed hard. Paramedics found him in and out of consciousness, reeking of alcohol. He was airlifted to Grady Hospital and charged with DUI, fleeing, reckless driving, and more.
I got you cleared. Hey, brother, where you heard it? Yeah. Don't move it too much. Just cut it out. I got your light. Just let it go for me, okay? Can you straighten your leg out?
On March 7th, 2024, at 3:16 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, troopers from the Georgia State Patrol's Crime Suppression Unit assisted Atlanta police in locating a stolen white Ford Fusion. It was parked near Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
Oh, 114, go ahead.
When officers approached, the vehicle suddenly sped away. Lights and sirens blared. The suspect raced through residential streets, ignored stop signs, and nearly hit another car entering Interstate 20. This wasn't just a pursuit, it was a threat to everyone nearby.
Alright, we're 1080. 113, 1033, unit 795, 1080, 20 eastbound, and okay, white Ford Fusion, 1095, which is updated 20.
Right on the Virgin, right on the Virgin.
As the chase escalated, troopers performed a pit maneuver, causing the suspect's car to spin into a guardrail. But the driver recovered and kept fleeing. A second pit hit harder, disabling the car. The driver jumped out and fled into the woods.
Clear eastbound, 20. Clear on pit.
Another pit.
Bailiff! Bailiff!
K9 Loco was released. The suspect, Juan Jackson, was briefly caught by the dog but broke free. He ran across train tracks and under the bridge. With help from the police helicopter, he was finally tasered and arrested near a wood line. Don't blink. Don't miss. Subscribe now for real police footage. Through these stories, we are reminded that every choice carries weight, and even a single moment of impulsive action can reshape a person's path. Yet behind each incident lies a deeper message about responsibility, awareness, and the importance of staying grounded when life becomes overwhelming. Our goal is to bring viewers real situations that inspire reflection and offer valuable lessons for everyday life. If you found meaning in these moments, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.